Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Sarah's Life and Journey. If you're new here, my name's Sarah. I make videos about my life, my hobbies, especially planners, my journey, my savings and debt repayment journey, and anything I find interesting. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for being here again. As you can see, we did another thing. Yeah, if you haven't seen any of my recent planner videos or haul setup videos, I know my system for 2026 is going to be Discbound with like one or two Hobonishis in there. But the HP Mini that I set up just a week or two ago is working really well for me. And obviously my work planner is working really well. My reference planner is working well. So I am fully diving into Discbound, and I bought stuff from 8Lotus. So I bought from them for my half letter, and now I bought for my mini HP because I'm actually doing a giant notebook for, well, two giant notebooks. It's not really a planner, it's more of like a notebook to keep all my project ideas, or any reference stuff that I need that I don't want to put in my already large half letter Discbound planner. This is more for like the details, like the notes, the details, the everything, so that, my reference planner is really just a summary of everything. But we're not doing any of that setup because I'm actually waiting for a few more things. Spoiler. But let's just go through what I got. And I'm very excited because a lot of this was on sale. So let's start with the dated one. So these were on sale since it's already more than halfway through the year. It's already August. So this is the 25 dashboard, the 2025, and you just layer it on top of any of the cardstock dashboards, or you don't have to. And then we have the yearly overview glance, year to glance calendar, also vellum, so you can layer it on top of something. I'm not removing things from the plastic today so that we don't have to deal with the crinkly sound, but also because I'm not setting this up yet. I'm waiting for a few more things. We'll set it up later. But yeah, those are the two dated ones that I got on sale. I got some thin dividers. So if you haven't seen, let me actually open this up. 8Lotus dividers before, which I doubt because they're one of the most popular Discbound planner shops there is. This is how thin their dividers are. It's very thin. And I do like that, so that in a already very bulky planner, it doesn't add bulk. But I also use this with the cloth and paper dividers, which are much thicker. So that's the dividers. We got the 6-tab blank ones for the side tabs. And then we got, I believe this was on sale, these cardstock dashboards. This was, I believe, the beach or California theme. Let me take them out. It was a set of 3, and I believe they're dual-sided. So here they are. So these are all black and white. So we have palm trees, and then we have the beach waves. So this one's the ocean, just ocean waves, and this one's the beach side. I'm okay with them being black and white. I do wish it was a colored one, but I'm using this with the Jane's Agenda June box cover, if you recall. I don't have it on hand right now. I put it in storage because I'm waiting to put everything together once everything arrives. But this would be how I would probably use it. Actually, 25 I'd probably put with oceans. Yep. Something like this. So that's the dashboards. I like it. I like the black and white theme. I might not put this in the Jane's Agenda one because that one's really colorful. Since this is more black and white, I'll probably just put this in my on-the-go planner since it'll match that cloth and paper black and white theme. I will say the reason I have so many inserts here is because their Infinite Lotus inserts are worth, I would say it's more cost effective, and for the quality, really worth the price more than cloth and paper. I like cloth and paper covers and their dashboards. They're very clean and chic, but their inserts are very expensive. Like, I only got mine because it was on sale, because it was already halfway through the year. We have this dashboard. I believe this is called Dreamscape. And we have a vellum dashboard of I am creating the life of my dreams. If you can't tell yet what I'm planning to use this for, these are going to be for my personal goals, my YouTube goals, and career goals. I'm going to have a notebook for all of that. So that's why I'm kind of keeping it motivational, things that I like, since it's not like I'm going to be, really bringing this to show to people. It's more for me. And if I like how it looks like, then I'll use it more. I'll keep on top of it. But I really like how simple Infinite Lotus is. Very nice. We have a black marble dashboard. I actually was thinking of using this with a 25. So something like this. Doesn't that look so pretty? It's so pretty. I like that. This is also dual-sided. And then let me move all these. These are for later. We have, this is just the beginning, and it's only going to get better from here. I was initially going to use this for my YouTube, but I might do this for my personal. And I also have in 6 months, you'll either have 6 months of excuses or 6 months of progress. The choice is yours. Again, I'm probably going to be layering this on top of this. And then obviously it's motivational, so I'll be putting that for my goals notebook. And then we have another dashboard. I forget what this one is called, but this one isn't dual-sided. So this is like paint. It's very pretty still. Might put it with this one. No. Maybe this one. The creating. Very artsy. Yep. Something like this would look really good. And that's it for the dashboards from Infinite Lotus. I did get quite a few because I'm actually creating multiple notebooks, which you can see here. But let's actually pause and move there before I talk about the inserts. So these are from Levenger. They're discs from Levenger. There was a sale. I believe it's like a 40% sale. And I was like, okay, Jane's Agenda doesn't have 1.5 inches, and I really need 1.5 inches because 2-inch disc might be too thick, and 1-inch disc is never enough for me. So I got some, and I got 1.5 in silver. These are the metal ones. You can hear it. Yeah, you can hear it. These are the metal ones. I really like Levenger. It's just that shipping costs a lot, so it's quite a bit for shipping. So that's why I only bought when there was a sale. I do use the Levenger punch as well, so I know my inserts are going to fit these discs. So I got the silver 1.5 inch, and then I also got I believe it's platinum, but it's basically space black, like the iPhone color. Also metal discs. So this is how it looks like. I believe these are my favorite, actually, because they're not black, but they're really nice. So that's also 1.5. And then another 1.5. These are plastic discs, and I wish it wasn't, but I know it's very hard to do this in non-plastic. It's the pearlescent one. So these are plastic, and look how pretty. These are the pearlescent discs. So I have this in 1.5 and 1 inch because I was thinking of using this for my I was thinking of using this for my on-the-go planner, so that it has a bit of dimension instead of just a clear disc. Look how pretty that is. Like, that would be so pretty. And that's how it looks like on the side. And then the last set are metal disc, 1 inch as well, and these are copper bronze or something like that. Also very pretty, and I did get them on sale, almost 50% off, so worth it for me because I am basically switching my notebooks to Discbound. I like how flexible it is, and I do have printables as well as printed inserts. It's just, might as well reward myself for the hard work I've been doing and make my life a bit easier by not having to cut paper myself and print it and get mad at my printer for not printing it correctly and then running out of ink. So 8Lotus has a thing where if you buy in bulk from them, you basically get 50% off an insert. So that's what I do. Obviously, after I try out the printable, make sure this format works for me. I do have printables of all of these. It's just sometimes I really don't want to cut and print and make sure everything is lined correctly myself. So the first one is the project printable. So I have a May Paper Co. project printable for my half letter, but I don't have one for my mini HP. So for my mini HP, I chose the 8Lotus. And the reason for that is, one, because it was cheaper, and May Paper Co. is expensive unless they're on sale because they're in Australia and I need to buy a certain amount. Anyways, still love May Paper Co. though. I will buy from them when they have a sale. Yeah, it's a very similar format. What I do like is they have a brainstorm segment here, and then they just have to do and notes. So because this is going to be mostly in my desk, or I'm really only taking it when I have the time to sit down to really plan for stuff when things come up, then this is good enough for me. So that's the project insert. This is going to be used all over my planner, so that's even my my on the go, because this, wait, let me actually show you. So this is my on the go planner, and I basically just, if you see here, I use the Kanban board from Cloth and Paper, and I just do important, non-urgent, important. I do the grid. I just make it with my hand, or I do it myself because I don't have that quadrant list. And I just do urgent, important, B, and I just check it off. So that quadrant format from 8Lotus is going to work perfectly for that. I just do urgent and important, non-urgent and important, and all that on top, and then check it off. So convenient. So this is going to be everywhere. And then I do have single column list. After seeing how this looks like, I should have gotten the double column list, but it's fine because I'll use this for more detailed or longer to-dos for the projects. And then we have just the notes refill. I actually pair this with this one. So this one, the difference is there's like a heading for notes and info, and I'll just be using this as like a second or third page if I'm taking a lot of notes. So these two are going to be used together. And then I also got grid notes. I believe this is the refill though. Oh, I should have gotten the cover as well. Oh well. But these are the refill, and then these are the dot grid notes. Yeah. I like dot grid when I'm brainstorming, so that's why I got it. But I'm probably next time gonna stick to these two. But that's really it. Honestly, I'm very happy with 8Lotus. It's one of my favorite stores, quickly becoming one of my favorite stores, and I'm very happy with their paper. I actually really like their paper. I'm definitely gonna think about getting the blank paper refills so that I can do my printables on those. So yeah, that's it for today's video. It's a short video, a little haul here for the mini HP. I am definitely going to have another one. It's a small one. It's just that I ended up ordering things and forgetting, so I had to make another order. Once those come, I can fully set up for our notebooks, and you're going to be seeing a bunch of notebook setups, planner setups, and it's going to be really fun because I'm having fun and I love it. And I'm so happy that, like, you know, my job did end up giving me a bit of a bonus I could use for my personal spending. I could have saved it, but eh, I wanted to spend money on my planners and get my life together and, give it a little of a pizzazz. So that's really it until our next haul. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Have an amazing day.